Okay, are you ready, students? So we'll be starting with a small practice of WH question. In the last class, you have already studied WH question. WH questions means where you get full answer. What, where, when, how, which. You should get a full answer. Right?
When you go for next time, invite me. When you go for a leisure trip next time, invite me. इसके लिए yeah sure when we go for leisure trip next time, we invite you.
We will invite you.
We
When
will.
you ask a question about future action, you say we will. Okay? Now both of you will do a small practice on asking question, giving answer. So here your WH question skill is checked. How good you can ask question. First you ask one question to him.
Who is your
Loudly. Who?
father?
Wrong question. You have to say what is your father's name. If you want to say who, then who is your father? Then he will say the profession. My father is a father is the imam of a mosque. Okay? Say the answer. Ask the question again. Who is your father?
Who is your father? My father is the imam of a mosque.
Now you ask one question.
When did you go for? When did you go next leisure trip? I go to.
So when you talk about any future action, you will say about future. I will go. Okay, so both of you are facing problem with the tenses. So tense is a very important part of your training. You know sentence, but you don't know tense. So you have to take the tense training. Go to the next page, that is 10 number. The chapter number 4 for our parts of speech was the first chapter. Then you have the sentence structure, WH question, and this is the 4th chapter for the level 1 training, that is tenses. Tense will help you to speak English correctly in the right time. Tense means the timing, what time the action is happening, what time the action will happen, and what if the action has completed, then you talk about the past tense in the reply. So first, when you talk about in present tense action, when the action that you do present tense, that is your general truth, then use a simple present tense. Okay? A simple present tense is one of the several forms of the present tense in English. It is used to describe habits or unchanging situation, general truth and fixed arrangements. So when you talk about any habit, you say present tense. Like I go to school. Okay? If you say about any unchanging situation, so you say like my class starts at 10 a.m. That is a fixed timing, fixed arrangement. Suppose you talk about in train time, any fixed train time, the train starts at 4 a.m. Some trains start at 4 a.m. also. So you talk about any habit that you do regularly. Suppose you play cricket on Sundays every day. So I play cricket on Sunday. So you just use simple present tense, are, you, they, we plus verb you use over there. That is called simple present tense. Okay? Now see, the simple present tense is simple to form, very simple. You just use the base form of the verb, like I take, you take, we take, they take. The person singular takes N, S in the end. Like he takes, she takes. So if it is a third person, suppose you want to talk about any person, that is some other person, if you talk about he, she or it, or any other person, then you have to change the verb into plural form. For example, if I say I take English class, okay? You take English class, but he takes English class. Say, say, I take
English class. He takes.
you,
You take English class.
and he takes English class. You will say, I play cricket, you play cricket, but he plays cricket.
I play cricket. You play cricket, but he plays cricket.
Alright?
ऐसा से क्या third person में चलता है?
Third person singular. When you talk about third person, you talk about he, she, or it. But if you say I, you, they, we, you don't have to use. This is only for the simple present tense. I go to market, you go to market, he goes to market. Say,
I go to market, you go to market, he goes to market.
right. You will say they perform on stage. We perform on stage. But he performs on stage.
They perform on stage, we perform on stage, but he performs on stage.
So what we have changed? In the third person we have changed. Whenever we talk about any third person singular means he, she, it, or any other person, then you have to use a simple present tense. The verb will be changed to plural form verb. Is that clear now? See, there is an example over here that you have to understand. There are three types of sentences that you will learn. Affirmative sentence when you say something. Then is negative sentence when you say negative answer. And interrogative sentence when you ask question as called interrogative. So in the previous chapter you have learned about WH question. Here you will learn yes no type question. So yes no type question means that the answer is already present in the question. Okay. Suppose the example over here is I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. What is it? I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. If you want to ask someone, do you eat breakfast at 8 a.m.? Negative answer, I don't eat breakfast at 8 a.m. No, I don't. Okay. Next is the baby sleeps in the nursery. But when you ask a question for the third person, do will be changed to does. Does the baby sleep in nursery? No, the baby doesn't sleep in nursery. And short answer, no, the baby doesn't. Is that clear? Now, Rahman, you start reading the example. Read the example.
I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. Do I eat breakfast at 8 a.m.? No, I don't eat at 8 a.m. No, I don't. The baby sleep in the nursery. Does the baby sleep in the nursery? No, the baby doesn't sleep in the nursery. No, the baby doesn't.
Okay. So one thing you have to learn over here, important thing, that when you talk about I, you will say do. When you talk about he, you say does in question. Do you play cricket will be changed to does he play cricket? And I will ask you a question directly, and I will say, do you go to school? But when I will ask you about Rashid, then I will say, does Rashid go to school? Is that clear? So this is called simple present tense. Any doubt? Both of you understood? Rashid understood? Next is present continuous tense. Present continuous tense, already you know with the continuous tense means ing form is used. Any continuous tense sentence you make, you have to use ing with that. Because the action is happening at the time of speaking. Ongoing action. So the rule is that we use am is are plus the ing form of the verb. We use the short form more often than the long form, especially when speaking. It is most often used to talk about actions that are happening now. Right? So whenever the action is happening at the time of speaking, you use verb plus ing. I will take am, I am speaking, he is speaking, they are speaking. Singular will be is, plural will be are. Is that clear? See, the example is over here. He is running very fast. Then when you ask a question, then you have to swap. Is will come first, then he will come second. Is he running very fast? Negative answer, no, he isn't running very fast. No, he isn't. Is that clear? Read the examples.
He is running very fast. Is he running very fast? No, he isn't running very fast. No, he isn't.
Yes, you.
He is running very fast. Is he running very fast? No, he isn't running very fast. No, he isn't.
Very good. So this is called present continuous tense sentence. Now, in the simple present tense, what was there? You just use I plus verb. In the present continuous tense, you are using I plus am plus verb plus ing. So you often make a mistake over here, you mix.
सर यहाँ पे तो मतलब he is running fast, मतलब इसके तो दूसरे के बारे में बात कर रहे थे, यहाँ पे does नहीं है।
That is a statement. Is he running very fast? Because that's continuous tense sentence, no? If you want to make a present tense sentence, then you will say, does he run very fast?
हाँ तो सर एक होता है ना, इसमें क्या बोलता है प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट टेंस, उसमें तो ये लगता है, क्या बोलता है डज भी लगता है और
Have.
है
In present perfect tense, has will be there. Have and
Has.
has is used over here.
has।
Right. But we are not doing present perfect now, we are doing present continuous tense now. So you have to understand that simple present tense, you use do does. Okay? In present tense, continuous tense, you use am is are. That is the rule. You often mix. You always get confused and you mix. So don't mix. Simple present tense is different tense, present continuous tense is different tense. Simple present tense means habitual action, general truth, and present continuous tense means ongoing action that is happening at the time of speaking. When I am doing the action and I am speaking also, like I am writing, I am teaching you, I am talking, all are continuous tense. You will not use this tense in simple present tense. Simple present tense when you will use? When the action that you do, normally that you do, that's called simple present tense. And the action that is you are doing, that is called continuous tense. Is that clear now? Okay. So next, we have another tense that is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense that Rashid was talking about. He is a bit confused with the present perfect tense, so you have to understand what is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense refers to an action or state that either occurred at an indefinite time in the past. That the timing was not fixed but began in the past and continued to the present time. It began in the past but it continued. The time of the action before now but not specified. The time is not clear. It is an action that was completed in the very recent past. Recent, expressed by just. You will always use just with that. These tenses formed by has, have plus past participle you have to use. The third form of the verb you have to use. For example, see, it has rained a lot this year. It has rained, you say. Then the question will be simple. Has it rained a lot? Has will come first, then it. Has it rained a lot this year? Then the answer will be no, it hasn't rained a lot this year. No, it hasn't. Suppose if you want to make a sentence and question with the first person, like I, you, they, we, then you have to use have over there. Then you'll say, I have just finished my work. I have. But he, it will take has. So if you want to ask the question, have you finished your work?
I have finished
I have finished my work. And negative will be, I haven't finished my work. Is that clear? Read the examples.
उल्लड़ के लिए रहेगा ना है कभी
I, you also, plural also.
I you
Yeah, read.
It has rained a lot this year. Has it rained a lot this year? No, it hasn't rained a lot this year. No, it hasn't.
You, Ashit.
It has rained a lot this year. Has it rained a lot this year? No, it hasn't rained a lot this year. No, it hasn't.
Good job. So this is called the three simple present tense that is important for your spoken English training. There are other tenses also, but you cannot learn all the tenses in one day. You will get confused, right? So you have to understand the simple present tense for spoken English. This is a special class for you. So in the special class, we don't go into detail of all the school tenses. Whatever in the school you have learned, that is in detail. Everything is there. But your focus is to speak in English faster. So I will give you very important classes. The important part of tense, which you often get confused and which you make mistakes, right? So that thing you will correct, then your English will improve. So first of all, you have to understand that in present tense, you have to understand that you have to focus on three types. First is simple present In simple present, what you have to do is that you have to use the subject plus verb, right? Because it is of habitual action. General truth.
Sir, what is the meaning
Fixed.
of habitual?
Arrangement. See, habitual action, that means that is daily habit of you. Like every day you wake up, your time is fixed. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a habit.
Journal.
Every day, the activity that you do regularly, that is a habit as well, habitual action. General truth means like the sun rises in the east. Everybody knows that. So truth. The earth revolve around the sun. That is general truth.
And I am,
Which is the fact, the truth. That is a true thing.
when I am not telling truth, then the sentence is wrong.
So, general truth, you are saying that for that reason you have to speak in simple present tense. You will have to use not over there. The negative sentence you have to use. Like suppose I will say that the train to Digha leaves at 10 a.m. Okay? So that is my sentence. But if it is not true, then you will say the train to Digha does not leave at. You will say negative. But actually that is the general truth I am talking about. That is the fixed arrangement I am talking about. Suppose I will say the sun rises in the east. You will say no sir, the sun rises in the west. So the positive negative is understand, but you are taking in general, you are saying that you don't use simple present tense for continuous tense action. You think in your mind, this is a thing, this is a fact. Whenever you want to say someone a fact, a truth, that time use simple present tense logic. That time this rule you have to use. So you use subject and you say straight away say like I play cricket every Sunday. So this will come under your habit. Habitual. You will say like next one, we go for English class three days a week.
Fixed management.
Fixed arrangement. Fixed. The timing is fixed. Then the sun rises in the east. That is a truth. This is a fact. Everyone knows that, right? So this is the way you will say. Now, when you want to use a third person, that time the rule will change. When you talk about third person singular or any name of any person, like you say Akram plays cricket. So play has become plays over here. Why? Because I am talking about a third person. That is the rule. Understood? If I will, last time I have used I, so I have used I play. But now I am talking about Akram. So Akram plays. She dances on stage. You will not say dance, you will say dances. S will be used. She dances on stage. She is a stage performer. So that is the rule you have to understand, you have to follow. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. Now see. So this is called simple present tense. For present tense, you have to understand there is one more important thing is continuous. Present continuous tense. In this tense, you have to use am plus is plus are plus verb plus ing. Then your sentence will be completed. And always remember, you will not use this present tense continuous every time. You have to think only when the action you are doing, that time only you use. Many people have the habit, every time they use am, is, are. Why you use am, is, are every time? It's not necessary. Only when you think that I am doing this action, then only I will use this. Suppose you are looking at me now. So I am looking at you now. If he is watching a movie now, they are playing cricket now. Understood? Always remember these actions are happening. That's why ing is used. It is happening at the time of speaking. You see that oh they are playing, oh they are talking, the dog is barking. Then if you use this in the present tense, dog barking, then wrong. You have to say in present tense the dog barks. That is a habit. Dog barks. That is the truth. Dogs cannot talk, they bark. You cannot say that time dog is barking. If you see the dog is barking, then only you will use the sentence dog is barking. Often you make a confusion, you mix present tense and present continuous, always you mix. That is the main problem with the students. Not only you, all the students who come, whose grammar is weak, they make this mistake. So that is the reason I give you this training in detail so that you don't make this mistake in future. Okay? Now there is one more part that is important for your spoken English training, that is the perfect tense. Present perfect. So in the present perfect, the rule is that you have to use has plus have plus past participle. So there are three forms of the verb. One is present, one is past, and there is past participle. The continuous tense is called present participle, but we don't use it in present perfect. Present perfect tense we use a past participle. This is here to use. Suppose go, went, gone is the third form. So gone you have to use. I have gone to market. He has gone to market. So when I gave you the training from the book, I told you clearly, present perfect tense means the action completed sometime in the past and still continue. There is no fixed time of the action. That is the reason we are using the third form. Go, went, gone. He has gone to market. Okay. He has gone to market. Okay. They have gone to market. Right? Now see, problem is that you have to say they have, he has just also word you can use. He has just gone to market. Clear? Because the action has just been completed. Recently completed action. But if you want to use past tense, then you have to use I went to market yesterday. She went to market yesterday. I will use went. Why I will use went? Because that is the past tense action. Is that clear? So don't get confused. Just like the way people get confused in present tense and present continuous tense, same way many people get confused in present tense and simple past tense and present perfect tense. You get confused. So you have to understand that you don't have to get confused. You have to understand that past tense means fixed action and present perfect tense means recently completed action. Understood? So when I will teach you the simple past tense, then I will clarify your doubt. But today you have to understand three tense properly. Simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense. Three tense you should know clearly. Number one, simple present tense is habitual action, general truth. Like I go to school every day. Present continuous tense is ongoing action. I am studying now. Am is R plus ing. And present perfect tense is when you say something that you have done. I have done my homework. I have eaten lunch. Right? That's called present perfect. It's okay. So this important tense, three important present tense is written over there. Present, continuous and perfect. I want you to go through it properly. If you have any doubt, you'll ask me. That's your exercise. Okay? Go through it. Look at it properly.